Oh. Sorry, Tom. Mum?
Yes.
So explain to people why I can't have egg and bacon now.
Because this is the twister.
Right, but what did you do?
I dropped it in the oven. So now
It's melted.
it doesn't work. So if you put this on, twist it, this should light up with numbers, but it doesn't. And then I ordered a new one, and it was the wrong one. It slides all over the place like this.
No, you know why? I break things.
That's why.
I'm so tired. Oh, do you know what? Let's do some stretching. Tired, man. Things are starting to get really busy now. We're thinking, why, Tom, are you taking so long to edit my videos? I'm just overrun, overwhelmed with your amazingness. That's why. Obviously, my day is quite hectic because my training as well, so it's quite busy and eating food. So sometimes I don't have enough time to edit because obviously I'm working as well. Hope you're not disappointed. All 118 of you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Yeah. I've been getting a hell of a lot of questions from you guys saying about stretching and tight muscles and what I do on a daily basis. So I thought I'd just run through quickly what I do because I was not built for mobility. So I've been working on a lot of things. It's actually really working, but it's just like I've been doing it every single day. So let's go through it. Start from the top to the bottom. Starting from the top. Now we're here. But first things first, all you need, foam roll it. Easy. You can buy these in Amazon for like a couple of quid, so it's not that much. Put this mid-spine. Oh, okay. Back and forth slowly. For about 2 minutes, it's going to help break down the tissue. Okay, you can obviously put your hands by your head as well. You want to get your lats. Okay, so majority of the time, your shoulders are tight because your lats are tight. They're all connected. It's like a chain reaction. Majority of people's injuries, it's a chain reaction. So where it's hurting, it's not necessarily where it is. It's either above or below, which I found out. Roll on the side. You want to hit them lats. Really stretch out your arm. Oh Lord. Oh Lord is a fire, as Rob would say. 2 minutes back and forth. Oh my God, that's actually really bad. Okay, so you want to go back and forth just under the armpit. Make sure you do both sides. So now your muscles should be not necessarily loose, but somewhat feeling good, if that makes sense. The goodness. Right, all you need is like a high sort of bed. Well, it's not really that high, is it, really, to be honest with you? Somewhat high, maybe a chair. Mr. John Welton showed me this. Cheers, buddy. Like, he knows my overhead squats and stability and snatch are not that great. But since I've been doing this, it's worked. Arms flat on the bed or chair. Think about straightening your whole arm, head through it. And this is going to open up all down there and your top of your shoulders as well. Try not to relax. Think about tensing your core, head through. It's going to pull all the muscles down. Think about pulling the bed towards you as well. You can rest in between if you want to, but it's up to you if you want to go the whole 2 minutes. You're crazy if you do that. So after that, you get a pole, PVC pipe. Matt knows what this is. We bought a PVC pipe once after our first CrossFit class. He knows what's going down. Elbows on the edge of the bed, head through, and then you do like a bicep curl, but it's going to help open up your shoulder mobility and your armpit mobility. That's the best bit. Try not to relax still. Try to tension your core as well. Put it towards you. Oh Lord. Okay, and try to relax. After you've done all that, what I do, I go for it twice. So after that, not the foam roller, more like the hand on the bed again, stretching. The second time round opens up my joints, my muscles even more. Go for it twice. Tom's top tip. Twice is the best. Right, what's next? Hips. Hips. It's all in the hips. A lot of people tend to sit down a lot. For me, that is, I'm not necessarily lazy, but my hips are really naturally tight. I don't know if there's such thing as naturally tight, but my hips are just so jammed up because I'm so cool. And I either get the foam roller or the cross ball. I ram it in my hips. That sounds weird. So basically, you want to put this or the foam roller in your hip flexor. So your hip flexor is like a muscle that goes down up here and then connects to your back. Majority of people's problems, back tighten problems, are the hip flexors are tight. Did you know that? Another top tip. Try and say that fast. Tom top tip. Tom top tip. Oh, my intro. Tom top tip. Hip flexors are a very hard spot to find sometimes. I've tried with people before and they do find it difficult to start, but once they find a spot, well, they find it. Right there. Lean on it. And you gotta find that sort of tender spot and feel like, oh, right there. Oh. Don't go really fast, because there's no point. So you're nice and relaxed. Oh, that's horrible. Let me show you. With the foam roller, top of your hip, lean over slightly. Oh, there it is. And there you are. Oh, that feels sort of horrible and nice at the same time. But it's a very hard place to hit. Eventually you'll get it. You'll get it. Once you've done both sides, maybe recommend get like a little block for your knee. And if you've got good knees, you don't need a block. Get into like a lunge position, okay? Pointing your hips up. Squeeze here, squeeze your butt cheek. The legs on the floor, squeeze as hard as you can. Lean forward ever so slightly, and literally you feel a stretch right down. Well, for me, I feel it right down there, like the quad area. Lean back ever so slightly, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch right there. Not too much, you're snapping off. 2 minutes. Some people don't really feel it sometimes, so I might recommend them move forward. You might not have tight hip flexors, you might be lucky. If you're lucky, you're lucky. Oh Lord. Oh no, are you okay? Are you okay? And then do the other side. This is the fun part. This is not for everyone, this bit. Okay, it's quite horrible. It's called a cow stretch. There's no cows involved. No cows were hurt in this stretching. Knee right to the edge of the wardrobe or bed or whatever. And then get into a lunge position. I feel it already. Use like a block or like a foam roller to lean on. Same thing. Think about squeezing whichever leg's on the floor. Squeeze that butt cheek as hard as you can. You don't want to come up too much that your back's like pinching or like hyperextending. Like, oh, literally just squeeze there, hang around for 2 minutes. Think about your life and what you've done with it. Yeah, just like, oh yeah, shouldn't have had that pizza yesterday. Oh no, lactose intolerant. Oh, what are we gonna do? Yeah, 2 minutes. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, and then 2 minutes on the other side. You know what I'm saying. Do it twice through, not the foam rolling or the cross ball. Second time round, your hips will open up and you'll stand up and go, whoa, I've got brand new legs. So shoulder mobility, hip mobility, or slip ankles. I was not born with great ankles. I have very bad ankles. I've always had an issue with ankles, so like majority of my squats, like when I squat down, my heels come off the ground. That can be an issue with some people. Like sometimes I see people in the gym and they squat and their ankles on the floor. I'm like, ah, oh, you lucky bastard. Oh, there's one test you should try, which is great because you can see if you're good with ankle mobility. It's one of them things. What's it called? Like when you join in at home exercises. There you go. So to test your ankle mobility, make sure you got your toe out. So you want to be a fist and a thumb away from the wall. So from there, I want you to see if you can touch the knee to the wall without your heel coming off the ground. Let's have a little go. So, oh, see, not too bad. That's quite good actually, not too bad. But then if I go even more, my heel comes off the ground. Okay, so your goal eventually is to get your knee to the wall without your heel coming off the ground. Make sure you test both feet as well. Fist and thumb away from the wall. Oh, look at that. That's bad. Look at that ankle come off the ground. That means I've got bad ankle left mobility. What you remember is you always can have one leg stronger than the other, one weaker, one more flexible, one non-flexible. It's normal, don't worry. You're not alien like me, so well, I'm perfect, can you not tell? Yeah. What you want to do, grind away on your ankle. Don't like this. Yeah, ankle mobility, wicked, yeah. Move back and forth, but work up the leg by turning it in and out as well when you do it. Don't have to lift yourself in the air. It's not some push-up thing. That's keeping push-ups, by the way. That's made that up. So make sure you just sort of scrape your bum along the floor like trying to itch it. If you've got itchy bum, it's a bit weird. You always play football a lot. This is gonna be Ramo. This is gonna be nasty right up here as well. Okay, so roll that bad boy out. This is the bit that hurts for me. I'm literally sitting on my ankle. For me, it hurts right on the top there. It's nasty. A lot of people tend to feel it on their legs. I don't necessarily feel it up there. I feel it more on my ankles, man. It hurts like hell. So like 2 minutes, relax. Like I said, think about your lives and what you've done with it. and then you relax, and like I said, you do it again, 2 minutes. Like this time, so sometimes on the second round, when you're doing stretching, you can go extra further. Look at that. And then after you're like, whoa, that feels horrible for me. Get a kettlebell. I didn't nick this. Okay, this is mine. Don't start ringing the police. I know you like very savage out there. Whack a kettlebell on your knee, lean forward, and if you wanna feel a nice stretch right down there. Just stay there, hang out. Like I said, think about your lives, what you've done with it. And like I said, do the other leg. Then repeat it. And that is what I do on a daily basis. That, to be honest with you, that is not that much. The reason I foam roll or lacrosse ball beforehand, it helps break down the tissue even more, just to help you get into the better positions of the stretches. And the reason I say 2 minutes, because I found that 30 seconds sometimes isn't too great. Like, you don't get much range of motion in 30 seconds, so for me 2 minutes it opens up a lot more. And also, like, it's people say like, oh yeah, stretching longer durations before a workout is bad. Yes, I see your point, but then if you're stretching longer durations and open up the muscles more, you can get better technique. So you'll probably lose your performance in your exercise like 10 to 15%, but then I'd rather have great technique, being an upright position in the bottom of the squat or overhead squat, than having bad technique and then obviously lifting all over the place. So that is what I do on a daily basis, like probably about half an hour, easy, half an hour. This is how we do it. Just give it a go, see how it feels. Remember, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take a while. Sometimes in certain positions, like it may look easy, but for me it took me a while. So if you do it every day, I guarantee you're gonna have flexibility. That rhyming life. Right, do you know what? I'm hungry, but I can't have food because my mum's broke the grill. What we gonna do? I don't know.
Chitty bang. And we pretty much amazing. Yeah.